Okay, sir. I'm Ker Sequitin, the representative of Group 1, and our proposal is about a web application, a module delivery service. It's a web software that handles the relationships of students and their respective modules with their respective teachers, and um, to to watch and secure the deliveries of said modules. Okay, sir. First, I'll share screen. Now, these here are the group chapters, and every group chapters have we assigned a group members. Like group one, chapter one is for Kyle, chapter two for Jean, three for J Mark, four and five. I've taken it because it's connected to the system, so it's kind of appropriate for me. And six is for Paul. Okay, so and under those is a folder, and this contain the whole document. Okay. Okay, so we have already 205 pages, no? Mostly it's because the source code. I think if we didn't include it, we're only between 80 or 90 pages, I estimate. Okay, so of course the chapter one is about the problem and background of the study. Okay, so in this chapter we research and analyze the main problem that we would like to tackle, and that problem is how to help students from, I'm not saying poor, but let's say middle class and below families that really cannot afford uh, such basics commodities like internet, data, mobile data, that those things that can help them in their schools, in their studies. So we've made some research. We've come up with some conclusions, hypotheses on how to help those students for their studies, so they can keep up with their classmates. And one of the solutions we have agreed on is to make a type of application that will help them um, to connect with the school, right? Okay, first we've come up with like mobile application instead of web application, but because we've our goal here is to minimize the usage of internet data, so we've kind of leaned on the web application because first, compared to a application software application, it needs constant updates, right? Like mobile application, computer application was not. You need to update that constantly, right? And that and from that update, you need to expend um well more data than intended, right? compared to a web application that you only need internet data, and if we need to update it, we're gonna do it on our server. You don't the students don't need to expand their data, the internet data. So to blah, 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 minimize the expenditure of internet data, so they can focus on their other studies. Next is chapter 2. In this chapter, we have researched related studies, literatures about the problem. No? If there's previous research before that we can use, no, for advantage, for ideas. So I really can't explain all of this, but um, yeah, you get the point, sir. It's all about studies and previous works that helps us creating this proposal. Okay, and then chapter 3. Okay, prototype analysis. So in this chapter, we've analyzed the possible cost and risk involved when creating this system. Of course, like what I've said earlier about the web application versus software application thing, I discussed it. And cost, we will not expend nearly anything. No? I've got my laptop. You have our own devices. Only to expend is about for internet data. So, yeah. Okay. And so, SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats, like what I've said earlier, and about the project schedule. Okay, we have only developed our system in a span of 3 days. Yes, 3 days. It's on the footer of our web page. I'm gonna show it to you guys later. Yeah, but 3 days only. We've only developed our system 3 days because the main developer has already started developing it before we can even before our professor, no, um, accepted our titles. So whenever whatever he choose from the three titles we have proposed, we can only change small small formatting, small designs from the web page. Okay, so next is human resource management. Kyle is our leader. Sequitin, developer, and Paul, member, Rivera, member, and Jake, member. So we're 5 in total. Okay, so chapter 4, project design. We are, we have created this system using a water flow method because it's clean. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's clean and we haven't encountered big risk, big problems for the development. Really, it's smooth, straight to the point. There's no misunderstanding whatsoever. In short, it's completely straightforward from planning to developing. Really. Okay, and next is our data flow diagram. Is how data circulate within our system. No? First, you got to log in, of course, and then you're gonna go to the dashboard page. And from there, there's two links that you can click: students or module. If you click the Students tab, you'll go to the View Information of students. There's like table of students there with their name, student number, and there's modules need to be delivered. And of course, you can also update or delete that, delete them on their step page. And about the modules, of course, there's also update or delete and add module. If you want to add module, go there. And let's go back to the dashboard. From there, you can also see a list of students that's currently registered there. You can also add student there at the dashboard and add delivery too. Of course, you can also update or delete the deliveries and you can make log out. Also log out there at the dashboard. Okay, so this how um, system data flow. Compared to the data flow diagram, this how the layout of our website. No? Well, this system flowchart is how let's say when we enter a information data, student data, this is how they get processed in our web application. So first you wanna create a account, log in, register account. If no, then register, then log in. If yes, then you can add module from there sa dashboard. And um, you can add student, add delivery, same thing. You can view the info of the every student, and from there also there's a separate page of information, detailed information per student, and from there you can also update or delete. Of course, log out. So that's our system flowchart, full system flowchart. Okay, about data dictionary is the database models we've used when developing our system. Student modules deliveries, it's really hard to explain. I think it's much harder for you guys to understand this since, well, it's heavy programming stuff, you know. But overall, it's all about database models. Like when Excel, when we put something Excel like date, name, student number, like that. Here in SQLite, we've also put main information. Okay, because the information we need to enter in our web application circulates within these class: students, modules, and deliveries. Okay, and about the system features, uh, like what I've said earlier, no? Easy access with internet compared to software application that you need to load in your device. You can only need to search in our application. You only need to search module delivery service. At the moment, we have not deal with any web hosting services, so you can search it up. But um, when we're taking it on a real life scenario, I think it's pretty good. You can only search it up, and then academic prioritization. I'm sorry, it's really not my. Okay. Okay, so compared to other delivery services, we students have developed this, so it's a plus when dealing with said like requested designs, no, requested process, because we also is students, so we know how to take it on. Okay, so development tools, front end, we have used, of course, HTML for main structure, CSS with Bootstrap, and JavaScript for dynamic GUI, while backend Python with Django, and for databases SQLite. Project requirements, devices. We've used laptop, any brand, as long as you can code with it. Go ahead. And software requirements: Windows 10 OS, install Python, obviously, and PyCharm. It's the software we've used in developing. Okay, and about chapter 5, project testing. Originally, we have planned on using this web application by choosing a like high school, elementary school, something, and um we plan to have an agreement with said school to use this for like a week or so, and to get their feedbacks, no. But since, well, there's a pandemic going on, so it's kind of scratch that. And so we have instead used, well, we're students, so we've instead used ourselves as a student of ICCT. So these are the results: the student name, module, professor. Okay, you can see that there it's kind of working. Oh, and about the user's manual, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's about uh, web application, no? The buttons, the what to click, what to pretty self-explanatory. So you need to empty. I'm gonna do it later. Yeah, when launch the web application. Okay, so chapter 6, the summary. So again, our main goal for this proposal is to help students with their studies, so they can keep up with their other classmates, and so they can not feel left out, no? So they can keep their grades. Okay, so results given from chapter 5 here, project test results. It's kind of works. Well, it's not works perfectly, like we imagined, but it um it record student info. It takes modules. We can that. So it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty close to our main goal. Okay, so recommendation, surveying of a large audience. Originally, um ano we would like to come up with a questionnaire, no, but, well, since there's pandemic going on, we can't really go outside, and yeah, so, and allocate more time coding the system. Hmm. Okay, there's only appendices here. As student, uh, here the references on chapter 2. That's literature, related literature. And source code appendix is the one that's too much pages. Like 100 pages and so. Okay, so last is our curriculum vitae. Okay, so that's our documents full. And now I'll show to you guys the system. Wait a minute. So, school projects. CMT. Okay, and then go back. After this, okay. Then you need to share. I forgot. Okay, activate scripts module. What's the name again? Module service. Oh, okay. Cannot find it. Find specified. Activate module service. Wait. Hold on. Oh shit. Sorry. Mm. Wait. Module service scripts activate. There we go. Sorry. Okay. Okay. What I've done here is activate the Python environment. No. And then here the here. And then there we go. So inside this, and then we're gonna run here the manage Python file. So run manage.py run server. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I need to refresh my memory. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, there we go. So after this, okay, Python manage.py run server. Okay, Python manage.py run server. There we go. Okay, and then here you see this, the HTTP. This is the web address of our web application. So we're gonna copy that and then paste it here. There we go. Okay, so this web application module delivery service by group 1. And you can see here, footer, the Chua. Okay, so first, if you're a new student, let's say, pretend now, we don't have an account yet, so we need to register. Click here, say, um, okay, it's already here. Say, wait. Michael. There we go. Password is 12345 6. Then Michael, capital letter M. Okay, so 12345 6. Then Michael. Then register. Oh, the status is too similar to the username. Okay, sorry. My web application is too strict in creating accounts. Okay, so 12345 6, and then let's call it Mike. Mitch. Okay, Mitch. 12345 6. Then Mitch. For that sound. Try again. You. You know what? Let's try another username. Lupa. 12345 6. 12345 6. What? Wait, hold on. Seems there's problem with the account register. Wait. It kind of worked before. I think it's because the SQL connection server. Wait. Okay, it's problem with the account register. It kind of worked before. Okay, plug in first. Okay, so here it is, our dashboard here. Here's my name. Hello, Ker. And you can log out. So here's the student tab. Let's delete it first. Okay. And the module tab. Okay, you see that? So let's create a student now. Add student. Say no. Let's use my name. Then street course. And there we go. And then first here. And then IP. Here you go. There's my name. You can view it. Here we go. There's my detailed information web page. Student care. You can update it or delete. Use my information. And in this section, in this part, it will show all the deliveries I've taken, pending, successful, or to be delivered. Okay, let's go back to dashboard. And from there, deliveries. You can only choose student from the student list that you have created. Okay. Okay. So we don't, because we only created Care, so he's the only one. the research project status, delivered, to be delivered pending. Let's say to be delivered. Okay, at delivery. There we go. And so it's my name shows here at the main label, Ker Research Project, PROF, address, mode, and date issued. Now, and you can see here the total deliveries as already updated. So there's one to be delivered modules, one pending, zero, of course, and delivered modules is zero. So let's go back to our detailed information, student information. It also shows here all the deliveries I have ordered. No? Here. Now let's add some. Okay, Rihanna. Add student, and then we should add deliveries. Okay, see here, her name. Okay, so yeah, screen map, and let's say delivered. Okay, so she also shows up here at the main table, no? And we can also expect her, view her information. Let's add another delivery for her, no? A delivery again. Let's say Rihanna, and this time it's about pending a delivery. Okay, so her name shows twice, no? And then we can also view her details. You can see here her total issued deliveries is now 2 because she ordered 2 deliveries. And then our total deliveries also sums it up, so it's 3 now and 1 for all um, types of deliveries: delivered modules, to be delivered modules, and pending modules. Okay, and students, if here's the student tab, you can see here all the students that have listed. You can also search it. So let's say year level is first year. So search filter, and her name is the only one shows up now. Let's say let's okay. At the bottom modules, we can also search it by, let's say, stressor. Oh, see here, we can also search it. Okay, and then lastly, should I show first? Let's delete it. Let's say let's delete the third, no? Then what will happen to her to his deliveries? It won't be deleted because um I think it's right for real business to not delete orders if let's say you have forgotten to place a student name. Of course, there's a record of deliveries. You should still account it even though there's no student anymore to accept the modules. Okay, so that's all. That's our research document, and that's our web application. Let's log out. Okay, let's try again the register account because it works for me. I don't know why it's not working now. I think it's kind of touch bago ba web application, a web page. Okay, let's see. Let's say I um okay, 1 2 3 care 1 2 3 then register. Oh, this password is too short now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 KR. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 KR. Okay, it really page not found. Hmm. Wait. Hallelujah. 105. Okay, then. So I'll fix that. It's an easy fix, but that's only the problem. But in the overall performance of our web application, we've already accomplished our goals. No? To record students and their respective modules, to record their data, and to secure the deliveries that should be implemented now if we're gonna take this on real life scenario. Okay, so that's the proposal and the system project of Group 1 of OLE 2, Cainta, Group 1 ITPROJ. Again, I'm Ker Sequitin, representative. Not so good at it. I'm so sorry. Representative of Group 1 Research Project, and I want to give thanks to my group members because without them, you really can't present anything really. Um, for the efforts. Sir DASALLA for the time no to watch this. And again, I'm so sorry because again, English is really not my strongest suit. No, I'm still practicing it. Okay, so thank you again. Have a good day.